And welcome to our latest unboxing video. I'm Eliza here at the Hatfield Public Library with some new adult books, fiction and nonfiction. We'll start with fiction, Two Wars and a Wedding by Lauren Willig, popular historical fiction author. This one is about, looks like two timelines, 1896 and 1898. An archaeologist and who's a Smith College graduate. Oh, nice, local interest. And the same person after she serves time working as a nurse. I'm not sure how she ends up. Oh, yeah, I don't know why she's an archaeologist, but then she ends up being a nurse. Anyways, sounds like an interesting time period. Go as a River by Shelley Reed. So this is set in Colorado. A 17-year-old Victoria Nash runs the household on her family's peach farm. And then she meets a young drifter, and then tragedy strikes. And she has to go live in the wilderness. Oh, it's inspired by true events that happened in the 1960s. Poverty by America. This is by Matthew Desmond, who wrote the very well received Evicted, about the crisis, sort of the housing crisis, and how people are being taken advantage by landlords. And this is about clearly poverty in America, but I think his thesis is sort of that yeah, look, it says it right here. Poverty in America persists because the rest of us benefit from it. And he sort of looks at how that works and what we can do to change it. Enchantment, awakening wonder in in an anxious age. I'm so used to the phrase digital age, but this is Awakening Wonder in an Anxious Age by Katerine May. Yeah, it sounds like what you see is what you get. She feels like she had a low hum of fatigue and anxiety and wondered what she might be missing. Romantic comedy. It's such a fun title. This is by Curtis Sittenfeld. I am a fan of her. She wrote Prep, Eligible, American Wife, a bunch of different books. This has got the Reese's Book Club stamperoo. Okay, Sally Mitz is a sketch writer and for a late night comedy show, abandoned her search for love. We know what happens when you abandon your search for love if you're in a romantic romance novel. So and oh, she's annoyed because she finds that very sort of average men end up with very above average women. And then she sounds like she gets involved with a pop music sensation. Weyward by Emilia Hart. I love this cover. I'm going to bring it close. Sorry for the glare. It's got this crow and it's like the fruit and the mushrooms and there's just a lot of little details, bugs, insects. So this has got like a I think fantasy element. It takes place in lots of different timelines, 2019, 1619, 1942. Three different characters, but I think what links them all is they're all women who are part of a family that has magic. Three women across the centuries. By Sister Jean with Seth Davis. This is Wake Up with Purpose, What I've Learned from My First 100 Years, which is a very ballsy way to title your book. So this is about, I guess, a very famous nun who has become a icon of faith and joy and is now more than a century old. We have Big Swiss by Jen Beagin with the little provocative cover here. This is about a sex therapist transcriptionist and her wild affairs with one of the patients. Wow, I feel like they did a really good job summarizing that up. Sometimes they have like the words at the top and then the actual summary, and these will just be like very vague, like, ooh, something happens. But this was very specific. I felt like they did a great job. We know what the book is about. And I think from the cover, you suspect it's going to be somewhat humorous and maybe a little bit risque. Beyond That, The Sea by Laura Spence-Ash. Gorgeous, gorgeous cover. And um oh, so two families. One in London in 1940, and they send their 11-year-old daughter out into the country. Oh no, I'm sorry, to America, where they hope she'll be safe. She goes to Boston, um, gets used to living in America, um, then returns to post-war London. Super shortcut Instant Pot. So for those of you Instant Pot lovers, come check this out. Looks really, I don't have one, so I don't really know anything about them, but I like how the recipes are set up. It looks super yummy. Color Crochet Unlocked. Love it. Nice lightweight paperback. Looks very clear. Lots of bright color. Um, yeah. Two more. This is a big name. We have the new Alison Roman, the controversial Alison Roman with a book of desserts called Sweet Enough. Here she is on the back. And is it all desserts? Maybe it's a whole cookbook of desserts. But that doesn't look like a dessert. Is it? It needs to tell me the premise of this cookbook. Let's see. Um, okay. It's very artsy. Look, it's got the sideways table of contents. One of the chapters is called Things Called Pudding. So yeah, that's like if you aren't familiar with Alison Roman, that is definitely her vibe. Let me see if I can find one actual recipe in here. Here we go. Tangy buttermilk pie. Sounds delicious. Has a photo. Nice layout. 365 days of color. This is gorgeous. And this is like the perfect book for spring. Although I really, it seems, makes it seem like you could get color all year round in your garden. A color other than white in the winter. Is it possible? I don't know. I don't know about that, but definitely they seem to have a good system for getting a ton of gorgeous flowers. Seems potentially very inspirational for those of you thinking about gardening this year and wanting some new ideas. So that was my box. I'll be back. Bye.